20th of February 2021. Message of Spirit, please. What do we need to know? And then coming through today's Tracy. May mean something to somebody. Not getting whether she's passed or not. Just the name Tracy, spelt specifically with an EY. Definitely female, because I know sometimes Tracy is used as a male name, but it's definitely a female. Younger energy, no older than 30. If she has passed, that could be the age she would be now. Getting digestive problems, intestinal problems. It's a new one on me, I don't know what it means. It's something that goes from the chest downwards. It seems like some sort of something that is a disability. It's not a disease, it's a disability. I don't know what she means by that, but that's what it's coming across as. And complications with that. And perhaps the heart. Gonna be the last pile again, isn't it? Unless I've missed it. There it is. Judgment Day. Mercury retrograde, kicking the door on its way out. Overshadow a period of about 2 days. Injustice, things going wrong, unfairness. Someone sitting on the fence, not making a decision. Things are not what they seem. If they look bad, they're not as bad as you think they are. If they look good, they definitely aren't as good as you think they are. Confusion, lies, someone spying, banging your head against the brick wall. Giving up. No longer sacrificing yourself for others who don't deserve it. Putting your boundaries in place. Don't say yes when you mean no. Something that should have been settled a long time ago isn't, and it's coming back to haunt you. Again, we have the gentleman who's in the codependent situation, deceit and loss. Patience is what's needed. Pisces energy, Scorpio possibly, Libra. Number 11 is negative. Number 12 is negative. So the 11th and 12th possibly of March. Maybe. So up to that period, it could happen anywhere between now and then. Karmic situations, secrets and hidden enemies. Issues with the feet and toes. Possibly harsh words, children. 9 years is mentioned, 2 years is mentioned, 9 days. Somebody juggling too many things. Jobs, people, situations, finances. Enemies. To do with the loins and the marital home. I was born 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February. No action, no passion, no new beginnings. Communications, getting ready to move but not moving. Somebody succeeded in what they wanted. Gloating. Lies, deceit and theft. Somebody getting away with something constantly. And somebody wanting peace of mind. Sagittarius energy. Patience again is needed. Overcoming addictions to a way of life, a situation, the old way of doing things, gambling, shopping, alcohol, drugs, whatever it is, you've overcome that. You've learnt from your mistakes and you're now finding faith, but there will be a separation. Changes for the better. It's time to give what you receive. Be it good or bad, it's time to only go with a equal reciprocity. If someone's giving to you, then give back. If not, you may decide you will treat them as they treat you. You need to look at things from a different angle and put your boundaries in place. I was born on the 14th, living or past, state your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. So, the one we're missing is the 13. Wrong deck, sorry. So sometimes, as Gemstone Tarot says, the card that's missing is the one that's important. The Death card. It's about reproductive organs, shared resources, and endings and new beginnings. So we're waiting for that one to come out. See if it does. Somebody's moving on. They're leaving the misery of the past behind and moving forward. 6 weeks is mentioned. Clarity with the full moon. I have to look that up why. Path of blood and tears. Somebody's torn between what they should do and what they want to do. The negative energy of the Leo female. Those born on the 18th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way because it brings things to light. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. It's over. Something's ending. Being stabbed in the back too many times. The answer's no. Wishes and dreams cannot come true today. And yet there will be justice. Even though we're suffering an injustice. Again, it's come out. So Libra energy. The lines in the marital home. Secrets coming out. The truth will be told. The tarot reader, the psychic, the medium. She never tells, so it must be someone else. Children and people from your childhood. Negative energy. It's an unhealthy situation that you've come out of. Be careful of what you take in your mouth as in diet medication, what comes out your mouth as in words written or spoken. You're at that fork in the road. There's no going back to how things were. You decide which path you're going to take. Your decisions have consequences and they decide your destiny. So something's over and there's nothing else to be done. The answer is definitely no. It's time to say no. Yep, it's a smoking gun. It was going to be over anyway. Just a matter of time. But somebody may be in denial. There's an elderly lady that may be failing or a negative energy on the situation. There's insanity. No love in the situation. Money will come from an unexpected quarter. But then again, we have that Leo again. Lies, deceit and theft. Somebody familiar to you. Or someone born 1962 plus or minus 12 February to February. Lies, deceit and theft. It goes all the way through. There's lack of commitment or a marriage breakup and somebody spying. A gentleman is refusing to think about the written word, the contract, the will, the bank account, whatever it is. It's a document or a piece of paper or a written word. And it's bad news. What you give out is what you get back. And it looks very negative today. So, someone pushed you to the edge, to your limits. It's brought chaos and conflict. And a never-ending story. It's like being on the hamster wheel. You can't get off. It's time to think, but don't overthink things. You need to stay flexible for your own sanity, I believe. The truth will be told. Someone has to clean up their side of the street because spirit are working on this, divine timing, a higher power is at work. It's time for this to be fair. And before it started off as an injustice, spirit are going to bring the truth out and make justice in this situation. So you don't have to do anything. Spirit will decide how karma will be served. And there it is, Mars, the Emperor. It's about your self-esteem, it's Aries, it's about your image, how you look to the world, about new beginnings, fives of changes. So, could be this chaos is war. It won't determine who's right, and it doesn't matter who's right. There is something now that you may have to fight for. In March. It's the month that heralds the solar time of Aries, the sign that Mars rules. Named by ancients as the bright and burning one, Mars is considered an inner planet, so that means it's capable of being seen by the human eye. Its landscape is reddish-orange and pictures often show an unfathomable pink sky. Mars makes us shove hard in a way that other planets don't. One might call him the bully among the planets. Mars is the ruler of sexuality and aggression. It is a lustful planet that drives us, allows us to face difficult challenges in life and to follow our passions no matter what stands in our way. If we did not have Mars, we could not know how to fight. This card also means to push back in terms of defence. When Mars is strong in a chart or a reading, you may either face aggressive situations with a need to confront or defend, or an intense, arousing sexual encounter which may or may not involve romance. Mars indicates overwhelming attractions. These on a Saturday journey to go. This is a time when you feel not only forced but driven. It's a good time to consider your goals and desires and not allow them to fall away into the shadows. Right now, your action is needed and you're not taking it. No action. It is not a good time to sit back and wait, which is what you're doing. Sitting back on your laurels and just trying to get some peace of mind. When this card presents itself, you are being challenged to protect your interests or to move ahead quickly on something. It indicates a type of passion and drive that is linked to spirit and life force. In ancient British magic, this type of energy was the cunning fire that enabled men and women to act like gods and goddesses, to create and defend, to build energy, to seek and claim, to force and pursue, thus to change your fate. Tying up this card infers that a fire has been lit under your passion, and it is time to achieve what you want in life. At least you are being shown exactly what that is and how to get there. It could be a romantic or sexual in nature, or it could also involve other types of relationships. But more importantly, goals that should be pursued at this current time and as vigorously as possible. It can also indicate a formidable competitor has just arrived on the scene, an enemy. Other issues to do with this card include the law, yes, injustice, the military, sports and games, challenges of all kinds, becoming more physically and actively involved, but also fiery tempers and actual fires. The question to ask now is how to take action. How are you going to create the momentum to achieve your goals and dreams? Have you been challenged to protect your own interests? And are you being pushed too hard by something or someone? How do you clear your path to get what you want? Are you willing to do battle? Has someone or a situation challenged you to a fight? This is about struggles, challenges, the colour red, fast cars, the military, sports events, law enforcement, being forthright, pushing ahead, ambition, being number one, enthusiasm, events that roar towards you, taking you unaware, excitement, noises, others having battles, other people baiting you, being bullied, confronting bullies in the family and on the job, defending the position you have earned, losing your head, accidents or other problems due to being in a rush, overheating, skin rashes, high blood pressure, hemoglobin, iron, the phallus, drive, animal desires, being ardent, passionate or lustful, sheer energy, strength and impulsiveness. The Emperor. Battles, adversaries, competition, sports events and Russian defence. Thanks for listening.